Formula 1 is back on the CTuber 44 channel, and you join me for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend, where we'll have the qualifying going live today, and then Sunday we'll have the race going live as well. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when that race goes live, and also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without your amazing support. I'm going to jump in now, and I hope to see you all in the garage.
It's a Catalonian qualifying for you today. Welcome along to Spain, to Barcelona, and wherever you are in the world, do you feel the need? The need for speed?
Hi everyone, you join me in the garage for the Spanish Grand Prix. This is a track that I really love, the Circuit de Catalunya. Absolutely amazing track. Obviously they used to do testing here before they moved on to Bahrain, and it's just such a great track. Brilliant corners, brilliant sequence of corners. You have high speed, low speed, you have a mixture of everything. Brilliant track, and it's a track that I absolutely love racing on. I'm hoping for a decent result today. We have, I don't know if I'll be able to show you from here, but we have got a lot of, so these say pending, but they are actually active on the car now, and we're going for a whole new engine setup. So the engines that we've used so far are all carrying quite a bit of wear, so around about 50%. We are probably going to have to take one, maybe two engine penalties this year on this season, but we're trying to maximise performance because this is a track that I really know and I really enjoy racing. So I thought, give us a new engine, maximise the results, and hopefully we can get a win here today, which we do need to try and close that gap to to Lando in the championship, and also to close that gap to Mercedes in the constructors after we lost 4th place in the last weekend. Fingers crossed we can get that position back. It is the fight that I want, is to finish 4th in the constructors. Like I say, I know we probably won't win the drivers' championship, but while we're here we might as well go for it. With our upgrades we have managed to, I'm just going to go straight for a flying lap. With our upgrades we have managed to get above Aston Martin, so we're just behind Mercedes in terms of performance. So hopefully we can start getting some really good results. I'm just going to let that Mercedes go. Hopefully we can get some really positive results and start challenging Mercedes, because if we can get Nico into the points and scoring points, and that's half the job, already done for us. Like I say, a track that I know really well. I absolutely adore this track. Such a great sequence of corners. Straight away we're running into trouble with Ricardo. Because we've used these tyres, I am just going to let these cars go. Piastri's on a slow back. The cars behind, I really don't want to end up with a penalty here. So I think this is a track where we can end up on pole. I'm going to try not to get into anyone's way, get that battery back up, save some tyres, go around, which is probably what I should have done. I should have done a drive out, create them gaps, and let these two cars go. Just make our way around. Got enough fuel for 2 runs. And like I said, we'll not take too much out the tyres. The last thing I want to do is use up more tyres than we need when we go short of the race, because we are meant to get rain. So the chances are we might need extra sets of tyres, because you never know what will happen with the strategy. I'm just going to let that car go and give our Mercedes progress going on. What's your favourite track, guys? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the championship this year? As of now, I'm just after the British Grand Prix, as of recording. Piastri's still leading. I do still think Piastri should win the championship. It'll be good to see if Lando can gain any sort of momentum. especially on the scrub set, so we probably are going to have to do another lap here. Gravel. Get across the line. I feel like we just 15th. It's not great. I do feel like we can do a pull here, and that lap didn't showcase that at all.
We've dropped to P15.
Let me know in the comments, did you prefer when I just do flying laps and do drive outs? Is it waste of time that you prefer to just see action, especially in qualifying? Please let me know in the comments. If there's any improvements I can make to these videos for your viewership, I'll happily make them changes for you guys. Also, if there's anything you want to see, any content you'd like to see, any other games you'd like to see us on, I've said it in the past, that we want to do many different games, many different bits of content on this channel. Just let me know in the comments what kind of things you want to see. I'll get that sent to you. Obviously we are going to have to do another lap. We're in the drop zone at the minute. Wasn't what I was expecting in terms of the lap time, but still confident. I'm still very confident that we can achieve here. I've recently just downloaded Forza Motorsport. Now I was a fan of Forza, so I've had every Forza up to the second Horizon, and then I kind of dropped off, didn't play any of the other ones, didn't play Forza 6. I preferred the ones like Forza 1, 2, 3 to a Horizon because I prefer having been on a track. Although I like Horizon how sometimes you have the like rally cross, shall we say. I'll tell you what, there's not that much time difference in Delta, so I'm just going to go back out on my tyres. I do like the rallycross, so that does entertain me. I won't just get motorsport. So if that's something you want to see as well, let us know in the comments. Hey, what throws you out here when you're on a hot lap? It doesn't throw you out somewhere easy, it throws you out in a braking zone. Yeah, if that's something you want to see, let me know. I've just started up and done the tutorial. So if you want to see the first race, on maps, that was horribly wrong.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Already better. Understeer there. Practicing how to deal with. And there we go, fastest. I don't think we'll stay there. I'll get back in and see where that's actually put us. But that's on a scrub set that's done 2-3 laps. And it's good on tyre wear, this track. I mean, when I did the practice programs, obviously I don't record that because I don't feel like that's entertaining for you guys. When I do the practice programs, like the did the race strategy, and the three things that were on there, which was drive a clean sector, set optimal corner times, and the other one was fuel management, and then the other one was tyre wear. And I did it on the first lap, all the other three objectives. I don't know if it's just that easy to manage your tyres, or I feel like I've done a lot of practice sessions on this track, I've done a lot of races on this track. I don't feel like it's because I'm good, I think it genuinely is just because this track is so easy to manage your tyres on. But even on the high speed corners, you will find yourself chucking the car in. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my braking point of that going into the pits nailed on, because I seem to brake a lot earlier than I normally do, which I think is because if you haven't watched any of the earlier episodes in the series for this season, I have had I think 2 penalties in race where I've been speeding in the pit lane, and it was in the first race was it the second race? Might have been the second race. No, it might have been the first race. I think first race we got a penalty for it, and if we didn't have that penalty, we could have potentially finished third. That would have been our first podium, which we just missed out on because of that penalty. A lot quicker in the first sector than anyone else. A bit down in the second, a lot down in the final one, which we did have that understeer, and we went wide. I had a lift for that understeer. So that oversteer. Still managed to get pole, not pole, but provisional pole. Or pole in Q1, shall we say. So, could do well. Just make sure we're on a new set. Yep. Again, just going to go straight out, not going to waste time waiting for people to get on the track. If we come across a slower car, we'll plan for Q3, which I know I'm not in Q3 yet, so I shouldn't be planning that far ahead, but my plan for Q3 will be to set a lap early, get a banger lap in, and then go out on an entirely new set. And see if we can get to behind everyone basically, and come out with everyone. Just so I'm the last car to cross that line. No, if we don't need the lap time, we don't need it. Maybe a bit too much curve there. Just on the brakes. It didn't go as wide as we probably should have. And on the grass, scruffy, but I think this will still be enough to put us up there yet.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I don't think there's anyone, there is one car closest on track, and we'll let Leclerc by. Don't want to give him a pull. There's another car coming down. Again, just get out of the way of Daniel. No point in us getting a penalty. Again, don't want to burn up these tyres, because if I need to use them, I will. I prefer to keep as many tyres as I can back for the race, because with that rain coming in, I don't want to risk having to put a hard tyre on just because I've used up all the soft. Softs are easier to keep the temperature in, easier than the hard tyre. So when you're coming out of a wet condition, you like to be on a softer or medium. So if we can keep tyres back for that, perfect, much better for us. We're not going on a used set. Plus we've done no running obviously on the hard, so I came out that corner really well. This is meant to be my cool down. And yeah, that was that corner way better than what we did the first time around. I think that was perfect for slowing the car down as well. And obviously it's qualifying, so you don't want to lock up your tyres coming in the pits because you need them. In a race scenario you can just dump them and leave. Get the car in, advance the time. If it's we're P1, obviously I made a mistake coming off, cutting across that corner, lost about 3/10 there on the run of the line. So we know we can go quicker, but we'll see what it is in comparison to everyone else, and that'll tell us if we need to do another quick lap. It's 2/10, but when you look 10th place, nearly 2 seconds down on us, you can see we lost that time. That 3/10 we would have had purple. So really missed out there. I've just noticed the Hulkenberg didn't get through into Q2, which is really disappointing. I can see we have got it's the 5th quickest car now. So by rights we should be finishing just in the point, I think. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, 9th and 10th we should be finishing in theory with that kind of pace. So it's disappointing that he's gone out. But we lead again. I don't want this to be a boring race for you guys. I don't think it will be. I always seem to find some entertainment. Obviously with the rain we'll add to that as well. Obviously I might make a mistake, you never know. We might. I'm going to go out on another scrub set, on that scrub set that we used. Apparently 1 second difference. Does look like the temperature's not getting any warmer. I'm going to go out early, get a lap in, and crack on. Probably will do a drive out for that last stint, the last lap that I do here. Ooh. And I got too busy talking to you guys there. And we're just on the grass. So we're out of the gravel at least. Not in the grass now, I'm in the gravel. Now, I took it easy there as if the gravel would react like it would in a Formula 1 race. This and left flap invalid for track limits. I think it's a bit unfair. It's not as if we're going to gain an advantage from being all the way out here. That was obviously just me. I wasn't paying attention. But that could have been us out of qualifying altogether and could have started 10th. I feel like what we'll do is we'll go in the pits, have a look how much wears on them tyres. If it's not too bad, I'll put them tyres on, and like I say, we've got another lap that we can do. Don't want to use up too many tyres. But that is my fault. I was too busy talking to use. Wasn't paying attention where I was going. Like I said, that could have been us out of the race. That's the thing, if it was realistic, you wouldn't want to slam on the brakes there because of the gravel trap, because you would dig in. And then the minute you start accelerating, you just cause your car to peak. And then you would retire from the session anyway. 2/10. How long's left? 7 minutes. Let's get the banker in with these. Let's go for it. Pay attention this time. That was much better. I left off a bit there, that's not as efficiently as you want to go. Put the power on and come off it. Ideally you want to be, the minute you've got the power on, that's it, your power's on. I lifted through there as well. Definitely won't help us. Much better line through there. Didn't kiss the apex, it's still a good line. Probably came over a bit too early. Now I'm a bit conscious of that time. Getting back and going around, I'm not going to set a lap. So I looked up in the corner there and could see the 4 minutes. By the time I get back around and in the pits, it would have been tight. I could have probably got that lap in, but it would have been tight. And it's not worth the risk. Get these tyres back in, get them off, get a new set on, and just go out. Not ideal. But yeah, get the new set on. I've probably overreacted there. I probably could have got back. I forget that this track has cut a corner off, so it's not the 130s that it used to be. Norris out. There's everyone else going. And we'll get out on a flying lap now. Not going to drive out, I just want to get on with it. Doesn't seem to be anyone around us. There, catching up now. We'll be ahead of the pack. Let the engine shout at us. It's a do or die lap now. Not ideal, not what I wanted. Put the grass there, not all that efficient. This is it now. Don't perform. And it was only green in the first sector. I'm starting to feel the pressure a bit, I'm not going to deny it. P2. Really could have been on pole. I put myself under pressure.
That wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Could have got that banger lap in. Well, I put myself under pressure there, and we ended up 2/10 off max. Annoying. really annoying. I put myself under pressure. Obviously, I made that mistake, chatting to you guys and not focusing on what was going on. I probably should have got that second lap in, that banker lap. But you could just tell, going the first corner, I've clipped the grass and I've just probably put myself under too much pressure from there. Because I've made a mistake first corner. This probably should have been on pole, but this does seem to be a recurring theme. Not that that's a good thing, but it's something I need to improve on, is being consistent. But we do seem to be poor in qualifying, and then come race day we do get a lot better. So fingers crossed we can get past Max at the start of the race, and get it done early, get the move done in the first corner, and then go from there. But we'll have to wait and see race day. I'm hoping the weather's going to favour us. I'll quickly check it now. I know it's meant to rain, but I don't know kind of what the weather forecast is for it. So have a quick look at the workstation. So it starts dry, ends looking at it, it's going to be in the rain, it ends. So want to get past Max very early doors. Although we did do really well in Canada to manage in the wet. And I think we got the strategy pretty much nailed on. Obviously got that penalty for cutting corners, which was, I thought was harsh, but then again I did cut the corner to try and make up time to get ahead of Russell anyway. But then you could argue I wouldn't have to do that if I didn't have the penalty. In terms of our development, this is what I meant. So sorry, we're actually behind Aston Martin, so we should be about 11th and 12th finishing. But we've progressed really well, me and Hulkenberg, in terms of getting the car performance up. Obviously, it looks like we could be ahead of Mercedes in terms of development once we get all of our upgrades through, but they will be getting upgrades as well. Fingers crossed, in the next few races we can get ahead of them Mercedes, and then we can be fighting much properly in the points, and Hulkenberg can be as well. Current championships, we're sat 3 points behind Lando and 2 points behind Mercedes in the constructors. So stick around for the race tomorrow. Hopefully we can bridge one of them gaps. We can get ahead of Lando, or we can get a dint into Mercedes and get above Mercedes, because they are starting 9th and 10th as well. But stick around and I'll see you guys for the race. Like I say, if you haven't already, hit that alarm bell so you know when that race is going live. And if you could also subscribe and help support the channel, that would be amazing as well. Help us push towards 100 subscribers by the end of the year. But that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all on race day. Thank you.